Hi, I'm Jefa Greenaway from the University of Melbourne and Greenaway Architects. My keynote address at the PIA Congress in 2019 was really focusing on the intersection between Indigenous culture and the built environment and really foregrounding Indigenous voices in design practice and stepping through processes and mechanisms of how we can start to empower and advocate and celebrate Indigenous culture and First Nations perspectives and sensibilities and knowledge systems in terms of how we shape our places and spaces. Mutual respect in planning, in decision making, in policies is critical. So, the key aspect here is understanding that we are building possibilities around mutual respect and particularly what we often call reciprocity. So really there is this dialogue and this constant opportunity to develop a conversation and consultation and collaboration, deep listening, really developing strategies that empower and that we start to facilitate that mutual benefit. I'm certainly motivated to develop mechanisms of how we can be culturally responsive in design practice, and planning I think is very well positioned to take leadership because their core business is to think about the future, to be people-centred, to shape our places and spaces, so they are at the front end and really strategically positioned to provide leadership in how we start to embrace our shared humanity and shared connection to Indigenous culture in Australia.